Hi team. Today we look at Asana and our project management tool. It's a very powerful tool. Last year we tried to implement it and unfortunately it didn't really work too well. Just everyone too new. So this year I'm going to implement it again, but just at the management level, not every member working on it. So just give you a rundown. So first of all, go to asana.com, press enter. I'll be automatically logged in. So you'll need to create an account. Once you create an account, you'll get something like this. You might get something like that personal project, which is the default project that you get with the application. But you should also have been invited to the World Vegan Day project. And by the looks of it, most of you have signed up. So that's really good. I think Haley, so I can tell, Joel, myself, Emily, Ashley Costa, so some big names in there. There should be more people in there. Not sure where everyone else is. Where's Ricky? Oh, there they are. And there's the rest of you there. So hopefully you'll sign up very soon and you'll be part of that team because this is our driving force. Okay, so we have the team members. Then we have conversations, which I don't use too much. Team calendar, which is really wonderful, but I won't go into that too much. Really worried about projects. At the moment, we've got 3 projects going. Now, based on our organizational chart, which we saw in XMind, there it is. Again, it's just those areas: admin, marketing, risk, sales, design, operations. So at the moment, we've got 3. We've got admin there. And we've done 3 of the areas. So we've got finance, human resources, and information. So we'll continue to add that. The finance one's been done. So you can see if I click on finance there, it shows me all the subtasks that need to be completed. Review last year's budget. So I've done that. I can tick that off. I'm not going to. I've got till the 8th of April to do that. 8th of April? That's a bit long. Let's make it tomorrow. So complete that. So I've done that already. So I'll normally just tick it, but I just want to leave it. Get budget approved. So I'm actually not going to be on the 31st of March. So there's no point putting that date. I'm going to get done the 2nd. Communicate budget to team. So about the 15th. Pay all invoices. That's an ongoing task. So I'm going to do that all the way to October and beyond. So 30th November, because people get paid at the end of the festival as well. Communicate to each manager, so I'm going to do that. So I'm assuming I'm responsible for that in the management team. I'm at the stage until we find a finance person, and then manage budget as needed. So again, the 30th of November, because it's an ongoing task. 30th of November. It's a nice time to wrap it up. And Therese is my manager, so she's responsible for that. And we put the last date of when the whole project should be done. So I'm pretty much set for finances now. Therese could write me a note in here, and I would actually get it in an email. So we'll use them sparingly, but it's a great way of communicating, keeping track of those certain topics. But we do get bombarded with emails if we continue to use it like that. So that is one task done. We know what finance is doing. If I wanted to add extra, I'll do that in another one. And now we can go to human resources. So that hasn't been mapped out yet, so we'll get Therese to do that one. Sales, that's one we've done. So we've got exhibitors. Have I had Emily yet? Emily's there. So that's Teresa is actually the person in charge. And I'm going to put that as Emily. Emily Meldrum. Emily. Just change it all so you can see that I'm just changing the person. So it's really up to, oops, not too far. Um, okay, so I've changed it. So Emily's part of this, even though she's not a manager, she's part of the management team because her role is so big. So it's good that she's a central nervous system, and we have to make sure we support her in doing her role and making sure her job's easy. So sales is done, and you can have a look through that and how that's going. So that's adding tasks. Now let's do a whole area. So let's start with adding a project. So I'll close it down. So we've got sales, and we're going to add marketing. Marketing. So we create a project, share with everyone. It can be just me, private if I wish. And marketing's there. So that's great. So then we go into X1. Let's see what areas we've got in marketing. We've got design, we've got material. I want to actually do poster. I think that's important. So material, so we'll just do poster. So what I do is in there, go to poster. And we'd like a due date, say the 15th of April maybe. We'll see what happens there. And that poster is assigned to, I'm just going to put Ricky in there for now because she's a graphic designer. Now the cool thing about Asana, what do you call this, Xmind? You see how it's got material and then we've got poster. We're going to have other things like postcards and so forth, but this is just a template just to produce one thing. So I just highlight all of that. I copy it. And then I just click on this, what's called subtasks. Creates one for me, and I just paste. And it puts them all in there for me. So we develop theme and message. So I know we have a theme at the other end in the design area, but let's have the theme locked by the 31st. Maybe we should have a brainstorming session somewhere around here. Let me move that up. Design by maybe the 22nd. I've already gone over my date. Oops. Maybe the 9th. So that's probably out of order. So 15th, and probably printed maybe a week later, 23rd. So probably not realistic. 23rd. Oops. 23rd. Get these dates right. Very handy. Compile information by the 2nd. Okay, this is just a rough guide, but it helps Ricky know what's expected of her. Now Ricky does do two roles, she's the designer and the artistic director, or graphic designer and the artistic director. So this is actually, sorry I made the mistake, this is Haley. That's Ricky, she's working with Bridget, so I'll leave that there. Compile information, Haley, design Ricky, produce and product Ricky. And I'm just going to show you how to click it there, press enter, and then put Haley there because she's the responsible for it. And yeah, delete that. So we have a poster getting done. So 23rd, delegate to promotions team. So the promotions team. So I'll put that back to Hayley, which she can pass to one of her staff. So that's a start in a nutshell. It doesn't get too much. It does get more complicated than that, but that's as complicated as we want to go. We can put extra notes in here and type. In that particular task, we can click this little bubble and we can type away there. Bear in mind, if you do type away, all three of us are going to get an email. So try and be sparing or remove these people if it's not relevant to that person. Otherwise, it gets a bit hectic and we just get thousands of emails and we get really lost. Oops, I lost my poster again. So that's the poster mapping. So we need to do that for every area. Oops, that's not the right one. We need to do that for every area. All these. When it comes to design and the content, especially for entertainment, there's heaps of areas. We just have to do it for one because they're all going to have the same process and all the same mapping. Same with content. They're all going to have the same process and the same mapping. So there's no point doing the whole lot. Might as well just do one which represents all of them because they all have to be on the same track and all on the same timeline anyway. So except for, yeah, so the entertainment and speakers are just the one timeline because they're going to be in sync, and then we'll work on the rest. So it's really good to be able to map your areas out. If you're struggling, no worries. I think we just found a new person to do that one, so I will be working with the person to map that out. But if you can do your areas, you don't have to do it next month. You can do it in Excel if you wish. You can also still copy and paste from Excel if you wanted to put names like that. You could copy them. I'll just do a few. You can copy it from Excel, and you can. Let's do operations there. It's not operations, sales, donations, and you can do the same thing there. So quite awesome. The other thing is, okay, so that's it for Asana to that level, but we really need to get that nailed pretty soon to really get us on track, and we can start really managing this project and bringing in resources and really identifying all our key goals and objectives and timelines. Thank you very much.